Almost 4 years since the mysterious death of Sandra Bland, a 28-year-old African-American woman in Texas at the county jail there, we can now for the first time show you video that Bland recorded of her own arrest. Bland was arrested back in 2015 after a minor traffic stop escalated into a heated exchange with a state trooper. 3 days later, Bland was found hanging in her jail cell. Her death was ruled a suicide, but many activists questioned whether this was really the case. But now, new video footage of that arrest that ultimately led to Bland's untimely death has now been released, and it's truly shocking. Take a look for yourself.
Get out of the car now!
Why am I being apprehended? You trying to give me a ticket for your failure?
Get out of the car.
Why am I being apprehended? You just opened my car door. You just opened my car door. So you threatening to drag me out of my own car.
Get out of the car!
And then you gonna
I will
stun
light
me?
you up. Get out!
Wow.
Now!
Wow.
Get out of the
Really?
car!
For a failure to signal. You doing all of this for a
Get
failure
over
to signal?
there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go
it.
ahead.
For a failure to signal. Yep, for a failure to signal.
Get off the phone.
On my school.
Get off the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I have a right to
Put your
record. This
phone
is my
down.
property. This
Put
is
your
my
phone
property.
down.
Sir?
Put your phone down right now.
And what's even more shocking, Bland's family attorney is now claiming that he never ever saw the clip until it was shared by a journalist. So joining us now to discuss a little further, Rebecca Bonhomme. She's an organizer with Pan-African Community Action. Rebecca, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So the Bland family and their lawyers say they have never seen this piece of evidence until, I guess, yesterday or this week. Do you think that this is a common occurrence in police brutality cases? And how's that possible since this was her cell phone? How did they keep this from the family?
Well, it just goes to show you, does that look like a woman that was suicidal? Doesn't look that way, in the video that we saw. So, this is just a common occurrence which shows, black women are dehumanized, they're criminalized, and what they say is not believed, like with or without evidence. And we saw that in Sandra Bland's case. She was a working class black woman who knew her rights, and look what happened to her.
Do you believe that this is grounds to have her case reopened? Do you think that any policy changes can really actually come of it to prevent this kind of stuff from happening in the future? It
is grounds to open up her case, but I believe, like in America, the racist capitalist system in America will make it, I'm not really sure if opening the case will actually get to what we need, which is having power within the community when it comes to how we want black people in America want our communities to be policed. And the way that our community should be policed is within the community with people that know each other, and that's the only way forward.
Now, it's not only Sandra Bland's case, but there have been many, like dozens. Philando Castile is one that comes to mind. There's video evidence of these people's encounter with the police, and yet the same outcome happens. The police are rarely ever even charged with any crime. What's happening in that sense there within the community, African American community? What are they saying about now this new video?
Yeah, like I said before, this happens all the time. Black people are made decriminalized. They're looked as not human and not believed. And over again, like you said with Philando, with Sandra and countless others, women, men, boys, girls, we're just not believed. And that is the media. That's the story that's in the main media right now. So in the community,
right, that black women and children, young boys, girls, whatever it is, that you're perceived as dangerous.
Yes, we're perceived as dangerous. What we say is not true.
Because this officer here with Sandra Bland's case said that he feared for his life.
And that's obviously not the case if we see the
right, she's much smaller than him as well. So let me talk about politics for a second here. Democrats running for the 2020 race, such as Beto O'Rourke and Julian Castro, they're both Texas politicians. They're calling for this case to be reopened. What do you make of this? Could the upcoming 2020 primaries help get cases like this more attention, or do you think they're kind of playing politics with somebody's sad life here?
They're definitely playing politics, If we were serious about what happened to Sandra Bland and countless other people, black bodies, we wouldn't be playing on this while the election is going on, right? I mean,
they'd be talking about it.
Yeah,
now in Capitol Hill,
like when it happened in 2015. The officer who pulled her over, he's walking free. He can't work as a law enforcement anymore, but he's walking free. Where is Sandra Bland? Where is she?
Yeah, and numerous other names, unfortunately, that we've all covered here on RT America. I mean, I can't even start the list because we wouldn't have the time.
Yeah, we wouldn't have the time.
All right, thank you so much for chiming in and giving your insights on this. Rebecca Bonhomme, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.